Okay, lesson 9-7, regrouping. This is a lesson that's basically just going to walk through what it means to regroup and to use our manipulatives to have that make a little bit more sense to us. So in looking at your worksheet here, okay, to regroup is to name a whole number in a different way. So if we have the number 403, okay, I have 403. What that means is that I have 400s, right? Put this up here. Okay, 400s and three ones. Okay, that is 403. Now, if I want to subtract over here, and let's say I want to do, this has a 9 underneath here. Okay, I can't subtract 9 ones, so I have to go next door and get a 10 to basically regroup and take one of the 10s away and gives myself 10 ones. I don't have any 10s. So that's the problem. I don't want to give myself 100 ones. That's crazy. I mean, what am I going to do with 103 ones? I mean, that's just lunacy. So what I want to do is I want to break this 100 and give myself 10 10s. And we just want you to understand here that if I give myself 10 10s, okay, there's my 3 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have 400 plus 10 10s, which is 100, plus 3. I no longer have 403, so I can't just magically do that. But if I take away one of these hundreds and I swap it out for 10 10s, which is also 100, that leaves me with 300, 10 10s, and 3 ones, which is still 300, plus this is another 100, because I have 10 10s. That's 403. I still have my same total. So that's what's important about regrouping, is understanding that you still have the same total amount. You're just moving some from column to column to make it easier for you. Okay, so if you look at this is easy. There we go. If we look at this, okay, we have 403. We could regroup 100 into 10 10s. So 400s and 3 ones can be regrouped as 300s, 10 10s, and 3 ones, because this is 300, 10 10s is 100, and 3 ones is 3, which is still the same 403. Sometimes the number you're subtracting from will have 2 zeros. Okay, so this is how we do it when we have a number like that just says we have 400 and we want to subtract from something from it. So we have, literally, we just have 400s. Scoot this up here. Okay. And let's say we want to subtract, 297. Okay. So we have to regroup starting with the ones, because we have 0 ones, we want to take away 7. We have 0 10s, we want to take away 9 10s. Okay, so we're going to have to regroup. So what I can do here is take one of my hundreds away again. And 100, again, is equal to 10 10s. And you can see how this is equal to 10 hens, because look, see how this is your 100 block? See, they're just, the 100 block is just 10 10s that are glued together. They're just glued together to make your 100 blocks. There's really 10 of these rods here that are glued together to make 100. See them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why I can swap one of these out for 10 of these guys, because they're equivalent. Okay, so now I can give myself, if I have 400s, I can take one of them away. And give myself 10 tens. Okay. And now I still need ones, so now I can take away one of these 10 tens, which leaves me with 9, and I can give myself 10 ones. That's 10. Okay, so now I'm 300s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, and I should be left with 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and if we think about it, if we have 300s, we have 9 tens, which is 90, and 10 ones, which is 10. We should still have 400, which is what we started with. It has to be the same value as what we started with. We're not magicians, we're mathematicians, okay? So we don't get to just change numbers and change the value of something. We're just regrouping. We're just making change at the bank, basically, okay? So let's take a look at our worksheet here. So 400s can be named as 300s. We have 9 tens and 10 ones. So that gives us 300. 9 tens is 90, and 10 ones is 10. And that gives us 400. Okay, so it's just to kind of give you a deeper understanding for regrouping. Okay. So find 502 minus 215. Okay, and they're going to do it for right here. You're really going to have to watch. Oh, they're going to have you do it in steps again. Okay. I find that a little difficult. Let's just do it like this. Okay, just give yourself plenty of space. Okay, write it right there. Let's do it step by step up here, and then we can kind of walk through the process step by step here. Okay, all right. 2 ones minus 5 ones. Okay, I have more on the floor. I need to go next door. Nobody's home. I don't have any tens to regroup from. I do not want 100 ones here. That's just silly. So I'm going to take away one of my hundreds, and I'm going to give myself 10 tens. Now I have 400s, 10 tens, and 2 ones. That's 400. That's another 100. So I'm still at 502. Now I can take away one of these and give myself 10 ones. Okay. So 12 minus 5 is 7. 9 minus 1 is 8, and 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay. So let's just walk through what they're asking us here. Subtract the ones. 2 ones is greater than 5 ones. Yes, it is. So we need to regroup. There's no tens in 502, so we're going to regroup the hundreds. So 500s and 0 tens is going to be the same as 400s and 10 tens. 400s is 400 plus 10 tens is 100. That is the same as 500 and 10 tens, because we're still going to have 500. So next we have to regroup the tens. Okay, so we have 10 tens and 2 ones. Okay, 10 tens is 100 and 2 ones is 2. So we have 102 there. We're going to regroup that. We're going to take away one of these, and that's going to leave us with 9 tens, and we're going to give ourselves 10 more ones, which makes that a 12. I know this is confusing. It's taking it down very far for you. Then we subtract our tens, or then we subtract all of them. Woo! It's much easier just to kind of do it here. All right, let's go on the back. 300 minus 178. 300 minus 100. Oops, that's 87. 300 minus 178. Okay? So we have 0 ones. We want to take away 8 ones. No can do. Problem. Go next door. Nobody's home. Keep going to the next house. All right, we're going to take away one of these hundreds and give ourselves 10 tens. So if we have a total of 300, we now have 200 and 10 tens, which is 100. That's still 300. So we're still okay. We still have the same amount. We're just swapping out 100 for our 10 tens. Okay, so now we have 200 and 10 tens. Now that we have 10 tens, we can take one of them and give ourselves 10 ones. So that leaves us with 9 and it gives ourselves 10 ones. So now we can subtract. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 7, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. Okay, I want you to do one more problem on your own. I want you to do 600 minus 284, okay? So I want you to pause the video, do this, and come back. Okay. More on the floor. I need to go next door and get 10 more. Nobody's home. So I'm going to take away one of my hundreds, give myself 10 ones. 10 tens, excuse me. Now I can take away one of those tens and give myself 10 ones. And then I can subtract. 316. Good job. I'm going to give you one more because you're rocking and rolling. Okay? Pause it, come back. Okay. Problem, nobody home. Take away 100, give yourself 10 tens. Now you can take away one of those, give yourself 10 ones. 3, 4, 2. Yay! Great job.